Hey guys, Alex Cyclist here, just with a quick bike check here at Markham Park in Sunrise, Florida with my buddy Freddie. So as you know that I had gotten a Team Black for my New Jersey replacement over my 2022 S-Works Epic. And what I did was I actually took those components off of that bike, which came stock with the Dior XT, and swapped them over to my yellow bike here in Florida, which is the comp model. I did also get a pair of Roval control wheels with DT Swiss 350 hubs, and did upgrade the star ratchet to a 54. So just a quick little glance over here. I do have a dropper. I'm waiting for the Twin Lock 3 remote to become available again. It is currently on back order. But you can see here, we'll start at the back since we're right here. This is a Shimano SLX cassette. Got a Dior XT mech. Again, you got the Roval control wheels and a nice matte 29 internal diameter with a set of Recon Race 2.24 on here. You can see the new chain ring and crankset. Chain is a XT chain as well. You can't really see from this angle, but this is actually like a pearl yellow. It's not quite 100% a highlighter yellow, but you can see some nice flake in there, hopefully this angle here. And again, I will be replacing this C-post with a Fox Transfer, a 32 chain ring, 175 cranks. I did upgrade the saddle to a Specialized Phenom Expert, which I run the S-Works at home. I did throw some ESI grips on here, the extra chunky ribbed. And again, because I swapped over the stock group set that was on my block, we've got Shimano XT brakes. This is the stock 32 rhythm fork. Very, very good fork. Shockingly very smooth for a base fork with a grip damper. And again, this bike has the Evol 120 rear shock, does not have the nude shock that reduces travel to 80 millimeters. You can see that pearl with that sun hitting it, really cool there. I did upgrade the handlebar to an S-Works mini rise for my S-Works Epic. And I do have a integrated Garmin mount on the way here. And again, the Roval control wheels and the DT Swiss 350 hubs. So that basically kind of highlights this bike here, and a bike that I've been trying to get on the channel and keep forgetting. But now that my buddy Freddie moved to Florida, is the Orbea Oiz, upgraded to a 34 step cast, 100 millimeter fork. This is the team for this year. So it came with the FSA carbon bar and stem. Such a pretty blue. It also came stock with XTR 12 speed. It looks like a 34 chainring on the front. Got some nice Kogel bearings inside these alloy jockey wheels from Kogel. An XTR cassette. Got DT Swiss ARC wheels, rocking 240 hubs. This bike was also upgraded to a Fox Transfer SL 100 millimeter dropper post. It did come stock with just a FSA C-post, and upgraded the Selly XLR carbon rail saddle, which is pretty sharp looking. This bike's rocking Schwalbe Racing Ralphs front and rear 2.35 for these South Florida trails. And if you're not familiar with this bike, this is a cross-country 100 millimeter front and rear. Orbea just released a 120 version, which is their dedicated XC bike. Yeah, but what makes this bike also unique, like Scott, is that it offers a 3-position remote called a squid lock. So this is a push to unlock opposed to the Scott Twin Locks push to lock, and it does fancy this nice integrated bar centric dropper lever here. So very, very clean bike, very, very sleek, sexy bike. I had the chance to ride this bike. It's very light, very snappy. It's about 22.5 pounds. I didn't touch on the Scott. As you see it here, it's 26 pounds on the button here. Dropper's going to add a little bit of weight to it, but not bad considering it was a SRAM GX bike with boat anchor, Synchros Alex rims. So happy to have a lighter bike over there. But just taking a look at this bike, Orbea did keep very similar lines, although they did a little bit more shock mount integration with the new one, and they did bump it up again to 120 millimeters of travel, and they did slacken it out. This is a 69.5 head tube angle, with the new one is touching 67 and change. But you can see how nice this blue is, especially with this Fox Factory orange fork. So that's it, guys. We're gonna go hit the trails. Just wanted to check in from South Florida, and appreciate the support and views. Thank you. Be well.